Buying a house is one of the most important financial decisions that anyone will have in their lifetime. If you bought a house today, how much money would you put down versus putting it to work, make it work for you? Guess I will crunch the numbers in this video and we will find out. Hi there, my name is Jaime Shekaiban. Welcome to your channel, The Foreigner in America. This is a personal finance, saving, investing channel where I relate to locals and foreigners on what to do with their money, create wealth, and just become richer. Society has put a tremendous pressure on every person to get their own place. It separates the kids from the adults. There's this recipe from society that you should buy a house, get married, have 2 kids, live in the suburbs.
But Jaime, that was more for Generation X's and baby boomers. Now I don't want to get married. I want to live my life. I want to travel. I want toys. I don't want kids.
Although I think this recipe is still valid today, millennials and Generation Zs think differently about buying a house. They really don't see buying a house like an investment anymore. It's more of a big expense. The problem with buying a house versus renting is the down payment. And people think that a conventional 20% loan is the only thing available out there for them, which is far from accurate. Let me tell you the different options you have to buy a house today. You got the conventional 97 loan, the Fannie Mae Home Ready loan, and the Freddie Mac Home Possible loan, and the FHA loan. Those are from 3 to 3.5% down. Then you got the conventional loan with a PMI, with private mortgage insurance. That's from 5 to 15% down. You got the piggyback loan with no PMI, that's 10% down. And then you got the conventional 20% down type of loan with no PMI that everyone likes to use. So conventional loans are 65% of loans today used in America. But there are 3 limitations that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac put on loans, on conventional loans, just for you to know. You need a minimum credit score of 620. You need a debt to income ratio of less than 43%. And you need to put a down payment of at least 3%. And today you can get rates all the way down to 2.2% for 30 years. If your FICO credit score is around 700 or more. Let's put this scenario in place. You have John. He's 30 years old. Single. He has a good job and no investment. First of all, I will tell John to hit the like button to help grow my channel. John wants to buy a house that is $300,000. Nice area in the city. He's been renting since he was 23 years old and out of college.
But Jaime, I cannot do anything with $300,000. I mean, where are you getting your information from?
I'm using Texas for this example. I mean, I cannot go over every single area of the country and every single price range because this video will last 10 hours and you probably won't watch. So all John has done is save money. He has $80,000 in a high yield savings account. And that account is giving him a return of, wait for it, 0.5%. What? That's horrendous. That's $400 a year return. That's way less than inflation. He also has a good credit score of more than 700 and a debt to income ratio of less than 40%. So he's good to go. He's looking at 4 options to buy the house. Stay with me. Option 1, a conventional mortgage, 20% down. That's $70,000 down plus $8,000 closing fee. Option 2, a conventional mortgage with 10% down. That is $35,000 down plus the $8,000 closing fee. Option 3, an FHA loan for a first-time home buyer, 3.5% down. That's $10,500 plus $8,000 closing fee. And the option 4 is actually not buying a house and delaying it for 5 years more and keep renting. So let me give you some numbers. Option 1 requires him to put $78,000 down and will pay $911.28 per month for 30 years at a 2.2% interest. Option 2 requires him only $43,000 down and will pay $1,066.83 a month at a 2.5% interest, including a 1% PMI. Option 3, 3.5%, will require him only $18,500 down and pay $1,343.88 per month at a 2.5% interest, including a 1% fee for the FHA. And option 4, of course, if you're renting, will require him to pay $0 upfront, but keep paying $900 a month in rent with a 3% increase per year. And wait a minute, we haven't finished. John needs to pay $7,000 a year of property taxes and insurance for the place. I didn't put it as a monthly obligation because he is gonna pay it yearly, but he still has to pay it. So what will you recommend John do and why? Please comment below. Wait a minute. You cannot recommend John anything unless you know what he's gonna do with his spare money. So what are John's options to invest his money? Well, he's not knowledgeable in the markets nor in real estate, but he likes to watch videos such as The Foreigner in America and likes to read books about investing. So he found out that there's two really good ways for him to invest his money: index funds and rental real estate. So he knows he can put his money on index funds and that will compound at the rate of 7 to 8% for the next 20 to 40 years. And that will give him dividends that he can either reinvest in the capital or spend them, right? Or he can buy 2 rentals, $100,000 each with a 25% down and some closing costs. So that would be $50,000 for down payment, $6,500 for closing costs, and around $10,000 for rehab costs, for a total investment of $66,500. So what are the returns expected on each of these situations? Good question. For the stock market, $80,000 that he puts on index funds at an 8% return, that's $6,400 in year 1. With the stock market, for $80,000 that he invests, and with no market crashes, he will have $117,546 in 5 years, $172,714 in 10 years, and $372,876 in 20 years. And that's assuming that he did not add a single cent to his money, which is not true because you know he is a saver. Now with the 2 rentals, that's a different story. He's gonna get rents that is 1% a month of purchase price because he did his homework before he bought them. And he listened to Bigger Pockets, which is $2,000 a month in rent. But paying off mortgages, insurance, taxes, and property management, he will cash $800 per month of free cash flow for the 2 rentals. That's $9,600 a year of cash flow. Plus, the properties will appreciate at 3% every year. That's another $6,000. He gets paid his 2 mortgages by someone else, by the tenants. So that's $2,880. And he can depreciate the 2 properties for 27.5 years. And that's an extra $7,272 that we can take into account. So, wow, that's intense. That's a lot of numbers. But stay with me because now let's compare the returns on the money versus the options to buy the homes. And this is where it gets very interesting. If John goes for option number 1, he will run out of money completely. No money left for investment. He will have his private residence, his house, which will cost him $911 a month, plus the $7,000 a year to maintain. And this house will appreciate as well 3% per year, which is $9,000. So what is the return? $9,000 appreciation versus $17,932 of PITI, P-I-T-I. What is this? Principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. That's what you pay when you own a house. So if you put those together, that's a loss of $8,932 in year 1. Now, option 2, that's 10% down. That will give John the house and still be able to invest $37,000 either on the markets or in real estate. So stay with me. If he puts it in the markets, $37,000 at an 8% return for year 1, that's $2,960. plus the $9,000 appreciation from his house versus $19,792 of pity equals a loss of $7,832 on year one. That's owning your house and putting the extra money in the market for 1 year. Now, for real estate, that's a different story. That's owning one rental plus your house. So for one rental, you get $4,800 for cash flow, $3,000 for the appreciation of the house, $1,440 for mortgage paydown. That equals $9,240 plus the $9,000 appreciation of your private residence equals $18,240 versus $19,792 of pity. That equals break even. Why? Because of the tax benefits of owning one rental. See how it gets interesting? But now we go to option 3, 3.5% down and investing the rest of the money. So option 3 will give John the house and he will have $61,500 to invest, either in the markets or in 2 rentals. So his return for the market for $61,500 at an 8% is $4,920 plus the $9,000 appreciation versus $23,126.56 of pity equals a big loss of $9,206.56 on year one. Now, what happens with rentals? Different story. That's 2 rentals plus the house at 3.5% down. So his returns for 2 rentals are $9,600 for cash flow, $6,000 for appreciation, $2,880 for mortgage paydown, and plus the $9,000 appreciation of his private residence. That equals $27,480 versus $23,126.56 of pity. That equals a profit of $4,353.44 on year one. So this is where he's making a profit finally of owning 2 rentals and paying his house at 3.5%. But wait a minute, we're missing the last option, option 4. Keep renting and invest all the money. So option 4 will make him keep renting and invest $80,000 either in the markets or in 2 rentals. The problem here is that we need to subtract the fact that he's losing $9,000 of appreciation of the house because he's not buying it, and he's losing $900 per month in rent because that's money lost. That's $10,800 a year. So that's $19,800 that he's losing because he's not buying the house. So his return for $80,000 in the market at an 8% is $6,400. Minus $19,800 equals a loss of $13,400. The thing is that this is an opportunity loss. It's not a physical loss. Why is this? Opportunity loss is when you lose money because you did not take a certain decision. So had you invested your money somewhere else, you would have made more money. That's why you're losing the opportunity to make more money. So this is $13,400 of opportunity loss. And then with 2 rentals, he will get the same return as option 3, $18,480 plus tax benefits. And if you put that versus the $19,800 loss equals break even because of the tax benefits of owning the 2 rentals. So if you're still with me, this is the most important part of the video. This is where I make the conclusions of all these numbers that I will show you just right here. Buying a house with a 20% down and not investing will make John lose money every time. Buying a house with a 10% down and investing the rest in 1 rental will make him break even. Buying a house with a 3.5% down and investing the rest in 2 rentals will make John money. Renting and investing will make John only break even as well. Investing in the markets will not make John money. And you know why? Because I've told you in different videos before. Investing in the market is long term. It's not a year-over-year thing. It's more of a 20 to 40 year strategy. That's why he loses money every time. So buying with the lowest down payment and investing the rest of your money is the best option and will give John the furthest advantage financially. And stay with me. If you didn't catch any of this, if you're completely lost, I want you to get one thing from this video. Renting, not saving, and not investing is the worst financial mistake that you will ever make in your lifetime. So now let me give you the foreigner insight for this video. So foreigners in this country understand that they have the same problems as locals to thrive in this economy. It's not the Republicans or the Democrats' fault that you're broke. It's a mixture of bad spending habits and bad money decisions. If you're renting today, start planning your savings, your investments, and your exit strategy. Start looking for mortgage lenders and get the information you need to decide, whether it's rates, down payments, fees, PMIs, requirements, closing costs, etc. I hope this video served its purpose. There's a lot of good numbers here for you to analyze and understand. If you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any one of my videos, because I will be posting twice a week starting January. And also check out my book on the link below. You will definitely love it. It's called A Foreigner in America Can Succeed. It talks about money, investments, and also topics like relationships, fitness, health, jobs, securities, everything that you need, which I call the pillars of a human being's life for success and happiness. So check it out. And until then, I'll see you next time.